Well, it's been almost exactly 1 year to the day since I published my first video on YouTube. So I thought you might find it interesting to know what my first year on YouTube was like and what I learned in case you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel for your business. First, why did I start a YouTube channel in the first place? Two main reasons. Number one, I wanted to create an additional property on the internet where people could find me. We all know that Google is the largest search engine in the world, but the second largest search engine in the world is YouTube. And when you publish a video on YouTube, it has potential to show up on YouTube as well as in the Google search results. Now, the second reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is to increase conversions. Over the past few years, I've noticed it's taking more and more website traffic to generate the same number of leads and clients. And I believe that's partly because people these days are doing more research before making a buying decision, but they also have more choices and more data to sift through. So I felt that having a presence on YouTube would help me stand out from my competitors, as well as gain rapport with prospective clients by giving them a chance to see and hear me a bit on YouTube before even speaking with me. Except there was one major obstacle I had to overcome before starting my YouTube channel. I was terrified. I had never been on camera before, so I was worried that I was not going to be photogenic enough, that my content wouldn't be good enough, that people would judge me or leave negative comments, and on and on. But despite all these fears, I decided to forge ahead anyway and start my YouTube channel because something inside me was saying it's what I needed to do. Starting out, the first two problems I had to solve were, number one, what kind of background or studio did I want to create for my YouTube videos? And number two, what kind of equipment did I need? So I began watching a ton of YouTube videos about how to make YouTube videos. And after watching dozens of videos, I stumbled across a channel called Live Streaming Pros by Luria Petrucci. I purchased her course and it literally solved all of my problems regarding how to set up my YouTube studio as well as all the equipment I needed. If you're interested, there's a link to her website and YouTube channel in the description below. After publishing my first few videos and confirming to myself that A, this was something I actually liked doing, and B, it was something I was going to continue doing, I decided to invest in two additional pieces of equipment. First, a better lens for my camera. The Sony camera I bought on Amazon came with what's called a kit lens, which is a starter lens, and I thought this might just be good enough, even though every serious YouTuber recommended upgrading your camera lens. So that's what I did, and they were right. The image on the left is using the kit lens, or the starter lens that came with my camera, and the image on the right is using the upgraded lens. Big difference. The second piece of equipment I invested in was a teleprompter because I had a terrible time remembering my lines while talking to the camera. So I had to do take after take to get it right. Teleprompters help you say exactly what you want to say, as well as to not forget anything important. The teleprompter I use is the Elgato Prompter, and it works great. After a year of making YouTube videos, one of my biggest takeaways is making decent quality videos takes a lot of time and effort, more than you might realize. A lot of my YouTube videos average about 5 to 7 minutes in length, and to produce a 5 to 7 minute video, it usually takes me around 10 to 20 hours start to finish. Many times I'll stay up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just to stay on schedule and make sure my videos go out on time. So you might be wondering, why does it take so long to create a 5 to 7 minute video? Well, first, any good piece of content, whether it's a video or written content, requires a lot of research to find out what your audience wants. And unfortunately, there's no magic easy button. You simply have to roll up your sleeves and do the work, which takes time. Then you have to write your script where you start with a blank page and you start throwing stuff on the page and writing and rewriting some more until you get something that flows well and tells a coherent story or message. And this process takes hours. And I love and use ChatGPT all the time, but unfortunately, ChatGPT cannot magically spit out a video script for you. You have to do the work manually. Then once you have your script, you have to record your audio and video. Then after you've recorded your audio and video, you have to edit your audio and video and create graphics and special effects and get everything synchronized, which takes time. Again, there is no magic easy button. So that's why even a 5 to 7 minute video can take 10 to 20 hours to produce. Another thing I learned in my first year on YouTube is the number of subscribers really doesn't matter. Being a relatively new channel, I don't have millions of subscribers to my channel, but I do get a decent amount of video views, which is really what I'm looking for. Because as I mentioned earlier in this video, establishing rapport with prospective clients by giving them valuable, helpful, useful information is what I'm trying to accomplish. And I can tell you it absolutely positively works. Nearly all new clients at my office in the past year have told me, yeah, I watched your YouTube videos. And when I'm talking with prospective clients that have watched my YouTube videos, there's much less resistance because they feel like they already know me. Lastly, after a year of making YouTube videos, here are 5 things I've learned for making the best videos possible. Number 1, get right into your content immediately. Don't dilly-dally or blather on. Start delivering on the promise you made in the title or thumbnail of your video. Nothing is more annoying than a video that wastes your time with irrelevant information. Number 2, keep things moving. To keep viewers engaged, you cannot have dull moments where viewers lose interest. This is where having a well-written script comes in. You also want to change images, use transitions, sound effects, etc. Make it interesting so people don't get bored. Another technique to keep visitors engaged and raise the production value of your videos is to use a subtle music background track. Movies, TV commercials, they all use music to create a feeling or a vibe. The key is making the background music just loud enough so it's perceptible, but not so loud that it's distracting from the content of your video. Number 4, leave things on the cutting room floor. This can be a tough thing, especially when you've worked really hard on a certain part of your video. But in your final edit, if there's a dull moment or a certain section that just doesn't work like you thought it would, you have to be objective and cut that section out, even if it hurts a little bit. As they say, when in doubt, leave it out. And number 5, don't reinvent the wheel. Find a handful of YouTube creators whose videos you like and emulate them. Use them for inspiration to get you going. As you create more videos, you'll experiment with different techniques and develop your own unique video style. And as you might have heard me say in other videos, it's 1,000 times easier to edit, or in this case, model something, than to try and create something completely from scratch. So has YouTube been worth it for me? 100%. Yes, it's a lot of work and it's not always fun, but it's totally worth it, both for elevating my brand and attracting new clients. So that's my summary of what year 1 on YouTube was like for me. Thanks for watching. My name is Mark Brinker. If you haven't done so already, remember to like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.